All right, what's up, y'all? It's LA Jordan, aka the Goddess LA. Yes, this is Hot Talk Radio. Okay, so today's topic, y'all. I'm gonna get right into it. Yada yada, whatever. Okay, so as you know, I've been a very vocal person online. One thing that I said is that we use Y equal MX plus B every day. Okay, we use Y equal MX plus B every day. Do you understand me? Like, I remember being in high school or even in middle school. I'm like, we ain't never gonna use algebra. We're never gonna use this. Don't nobody use this stuff. We use it every day. Like, really. And to be honest, I feel like more common people, which is everybody, we use Y equal MX plus B way more than people that actually work in the field of math and engineering or physics, right? I think, with me, I spent a little time working in the school system, and one thing I noticed is that the kids pretty much had the same complaints that we had when we was kids. You know what I mean? So one of the things, pertaining to math, a lot of kids struggled in math. It's normal. That's not even nothing like bad or anything. But there were a lot of children that struggled in math, because they didn't understand it. Now, me personally, I feel like it's so many ways to teach math. It really, really is. It is so many ways to teach math. And then maybe one day I'll talk about some of the ways I think would be helpful. Never know. Let's see. But the point that I'm trying to make is we use Y equal MX plus B every day. Every day we use this. Let me explain to you what Y equals MX plus B. Like just the words. Okay, so we got Y, right? Hold on, I'm gonna show you the picture. Let me show you the picture. Okay, now as you can see, Y is a variable and it equals M, which is the slope of a line. How slope is gonna be, how pointy it's gonna be. Will it go down? Will it go straight? That's what M is. X, which is another variable, plus B. B is hold on, let me make sure I tell you the right thing. B is the intersection of the line with the y-axis and the x-axis, right? So y is the axis. X is an axis. Y goes like this, x goes like this. You understand what I'm saying? So y equals mx plus b. M. M being, M is the slope of the line. So it's gonna let you know if it's gonna take a long time to get there or if it's gonna be straight to the point. Times X. Now the x-axis is going up, right? So the y-axis is at the bottom. So y equals M, which is the slope of the line, on the x-axis. Like, how far would it take me to get here, here, or here? You feel what I'm saying? Plus, on top of that, the interception of the line, about how long it's going to take to get there. Now, here's why I say we use Y equal MX plus B every day, right? Let's say you got your dreams and your goals. That's M. Then you got to multiply it by X to the point that you're trying to reach, right? Then you got to add, wait, to the point that you're trying to reach. Then you got to add on top of that B. Hold on. Plus B, which is the intersection of the line, right? But here go the thing. Y and X are variables, right? You have your dream, you have your goal, you have you. Then you got to multiply by all these different variables in your life. Then you got to add on there B, which is the intersection of the line. How long is it going to take dealing with these variables to get to where I need to get to, which is B? And what's going to intercept in between? What points am I making in between? We use Y equal MX plus B every day. Every day. Every day. I talk a lot. I basically said I didn't say this. Like, I've been very vocal about like schools and stuff, right? Now I know that in school you have to take certain classes for certain things that you want to learn, right? And there's nothing wrong with it set up and how the school is set up, though. But I do think that there are certain aspects of each subject that we could discuss differently, you know, so that we have our students well equipped for certain areas, right? And I say this because y equals mx plus b. You know, you got variables that you have to multiply into your life. And then you got to add along what's going to come up, what are the consequences for each variable, and how long it's going to take me to get to where I'm trying to go. How far along am I going to go? And we use y equals mx plus b every day. We really do. You know, we use y equals mx plus b every day with the decisions that we make toward whatever it is or whatever we're trying to do. And it's just the God honest truth. Like when I started looking at life like that, like I said assets and liabilities. Like sometimes people are liabilities to you, right? That is a variable. Having an asset can be a variable in what you're trying to do. And I started looking at certain things mathematically, you know, and really this kind of more logically. I just started to change the terms. So are you an asset or a variable to my life? Do you add or do you subtract? Are you null? Are you void? Am I wasting my time? Like honestly, math is way deeper than we give it credit for. To be real, and of course you already know I'm like the one person that's really finna sit down here and break down math. It's turned into a real life. I know that's crazy, but that's just me, you know. You gotta look at things differently sometimes. But when it comes down to math, like we use it every day. We use it every day. Whether you know basic math, or you know multiplication, or you know algebra, physics kind of math, chemistry kind of math, it don't matter. The basics of algebra we use every day. Every single day. Everything around us is mathematically based. The perfect dimensions on a picture, you know, it's mathematically based. How many ounces of this to put in that so that I could sell this or sell that amount. Math every day. And we talk about algebra. I be like, but you know what's so crazy? Like as a student sitting in algebra, I used to wonder, like, I was like, why do they keep making this so complicated? Like I wasn't the best person in algebra because it's like, for me, it's like I would learn it, but it just didn't relate. It didn't relate. You know what I mean? So I was like, why am I even learning this? You know? But then I think if we explain it differently, you know, maybe we'll relate. You know, even though they do have word problems like on math, and you do learn about word problems, but it's just it was tough because I was like, what in the world? But it was just interesting. You know what I mean? It was very very interesting to learn these things when I started applying them to real life. Like it just makes more sense, you know. Even though like there is a non-mathematical part to life, you know, and a lot of that has to do with love and, you know, passion and things of that nature. But mathematically, toward a goal, a situation, or whatever it is you're trying to achieve, you have to think more mathematically, practically, logically, you know, especially in matters of love. But anyway, that was just random. That was a very random podcast, I know. But honestly, we use algebra every day. Like every day. Y equals mx plus b. Are you a good variable or a bad variable? That's just what it breaks down to. Like, is this good or bad for me? That's it. Y equals mx plus b. Y'all be great.